Welcome back, ladies and gents, to more second chance as we give ourselves another second chance when it comes to, well, second chance the game. What a tongue twisted beginning. But yeah, if you're new, you're old, whatever, thank you for clicking this video. Subscribe, like, comment, share to friends and loved ones. You might have clicked on this, you got curious with the thumbnail. Thank you. I do have some links down below, and here we go. We're back in the game. Look at that. I remember at first I was confused, but then I was like, oh, three, but no, it's something like this, and it would be something like this. Oh, that's on me. Go back. There we go, and we're good. We are in. I was presented with a familiar screen with a list of profiles. Looks like the security system's down. Well, magic is about to begin. Alright, Jace, don't whip out your ding dong now. Last time that went off, the fucking fire hose went blasting everywhere. What's on that flash drive? He smiled. I think what he said is it's gonna suck up all the juicy information in that computer or database right here. Usually it's just a script or an executable file to run a script. You know, a script is just a general term where it functions, or an algorithm, you know, to solve a certain problem. The problem right now is it needs to be slurping this shit up. Are you sure the system isn't taking the day off today? Let's see. You know, I'm not sure, but sometimes you just have to hope and wait. How long are we gonna have to wait? According to the clock, we've already waited for the right moment. Then what are we waiting for? Honestly, I'm a little scared. Come on, it's a computer. It's unlikely to kill you. No, I'm afraid nothing will work. Yeah, what is happening? What are we doing here, Jace? You just put your freaking USB flash drive inside the USB port. Here we are now. All right, let's go. Okay, the command prompt or the command shell. Administrator level. Interesting. Now this goes here. Ooh, access granted, access denied. So that's interesting. What's in there? It's not as simple as I thought it would be. It's not as simple at all. The internal network is protected by a firewall. You know what that means? What are firewalls, everyone? So firewalls are pretty much it blocks networks or addresses. Let's say you open up Google. If your firewall has set up private or public, blocking both inbound and outbound information, anything that tries to connect to your Google browser. Let's say you try to search in your Google search engine, which usually throws in a request. Right? You send out a request. Hey, search this, Google. Throws it back to the data center, to the server of Google company. But you have a firewall, so that shit gets blocked by a virtual wall. So to say the least, make it simple. Same thing with, you know, what if Google's data center received the request and now is sending it back to you, the user, so you know it can actually show the information. But if your firewall is set to something like that, it's gonna block that shit and nothing's gonna happen every time you try to search. It's in a nutshell, everyone. Let me guess, this firewall isn't standard at all? Doesn't look like anything described in these notes. I mean, there's two-factor authorization here, plus the ports change as if someone is juggling them. Oh, ports? For those who have experience with Minecraft servers, everybody knows what ports are. Another specified version of, like, it's like another access key. How do I fucking explain this bad boy? You're connecting to a specific port. It's like a central hub of sorts of information, where this is where we go through to officially go in there like it's swimwear with the Minecraft data center. Once again, information just to verify accounts, which makes it easier to seamlessly transfer data when it comes to Minecraft. 25565, I believe that's the port. Domain name system. Domain name service or DNS. Now that's another different thing. But going back to the game, I'm spewing random fucking techno. I most likely am getting it wrong. I'm a bit rusty. It's not the most pleasant news, of course, but it's quite expected if you think about it. According to the information I read in Jace's profile, there's a more powerful organization behind the university. I think so as well, Leslie. I think so as well. Meanwhile, the console on Jace's screen was gone. Well, if that's all they're letting us work with, we'll work with it. Jace stared at his profile in silence. Well, he read everything as I said to him like last time. Yeah, here we go. This will take away a lot of questions. Hallelujah, so he'd actually believe me this time. First, he will prove that I was telling the truth. Jace, of course, had already told me that he believed me, so kinda doesn't really, it's a no-brainer right there. And second of all, Jace would be able to figure out what his profile says. All these clever words aren't very memorable, to be honest. Weird. Yeah, it's definitely weird. Something doesn't add up. I mean, what? That's not what I'm talking about. Look. Planned procedures, general examination. The information has been deleted. See? That is weird. That's what I'm talking about. Look closely. Okay, I give up. What am I trying to look at, Jace? You really don't see that? See what? A space between the words. Take a closer look. What? What kind of... Jace, I may be stupid, but I really don't understand you, my man. What's wrong with these spaces? The space between being and deleted is different from the rest. Okay? The distance between the words is greater than between the others. Well, that is weird, suspicious, but that might be a typo. Or it might be a hidden character. Yes, your computer has hidden characters or hidden letters. It registers them as being there, but you can't really see it unless, you know, you put it in some kind of hidden, I don't know, online hidden text, like readability kind of thing. That's why you see some YouTube videos with no titles, okay? Because technically it does have a title, but because the browser reads it as something that is not really visible. So yeah, there it is. Well, maybe, just maybe, purely hypothetically, there are just two spaces there. I was also saying that maybe it's just someone who fucked up. Misprints are possible not only for ordinary mortals but also for workers of secret organizations. You know, it's something else. The distance is greater than... Alright, tell me, what are we trying to find here, my man? Oh, here we go. Anyway, that's all we have at the moment. Okay, then let's bounce, daddy-o. Let's go. Let's get this shit cooking. Oh shit, what did he do? I had the same computer screen in front of me and it still seemed to have Jace's profile open. Now only everything was seen right through the web. That's right, why make life difficult for yourself? Let's just write it all down in HTML. Okay, yeah, Jace poked his finger at the screen. Wait, would that even work? This really depends on what the programming language is used when it comes to making a GUI like this. Because this is a web system, by the way. Maybe they use C++, Java? I don't know, man. HTML, usually that's for like web programming. It's a markup language. It's used to make structure for the website, and then you add in CSS for some stylized like beauty of it all, and then JavaScript, I'd say, to add the functionality if you have things like that. If it's a straight up image and text, then you don't really need much JavaScript because you're not really manipulating anything. But then again, responsiveness, I'm yapping again with like more like techno stuff. Jace's instincts didn't seem to have let him down. What the hell does that mean? I have no idea, but someone left this message here for a reason. If there was anything useful on this computer, we've already found it. Alright, Jace grabbed the sheets, he took one of them and gave the other to me. What do you think it is? I have no idea. I know someone who does cryptography. Maybe you can help me with that. Jace pulled out the flash drive. Are we going to see him? Not exactly. You know, this guy is a bit He's got his own demons. If I bring someone with me, his reaction may be unpredictable. Why are you blushing again? What are you talking about? What? You know, I think it's best we don't check. Oh, okay. This man keeps blushing. Every time I mention something, he's like, oh, well, I don't know. I don't know about that. Leslie, I was thinking, for all the things that were written here, the only thing that was clear was the number 407. Does it mean anything to you? A room, maybe? Almost a simple number, but it's a half-simple number. It seems to be the last of Armstrong's 3 digital numbers. Emperor Xia, Helion, Bobo started to... What the fuck? A lot of useful information as I see it. Sadly, I can't think of anything else, or rather, I can, but it will be even more messy than what I have listed to you. Okay then, we have room 407, the 4th floor of the dorm. You think this was about it? I was gonna say, it must be a room. Come on, brother. 407, the 7th room of the 4th floor. I cracked the case right open. But you can check it out. Okay. I suggest we split up, Daddy-o. I'm kidding. I'll take care of the cryptographer and you go to room 407. What am I gonna say? Could you please decipher this gibberish? Yeah, okay. I wonder if he's doing it consciously or... Okay then. You can do that. I'm sure you'll think of something. Jace had already wiped everything he had touched at the computer and now he'd gone to the electric switchboard. If they're gonna ask questions, tell them it's about university games or something like that. That's a great plan, Jace. That's just ingenious. If I understand it correctly, it's a Swiss damn watch. Cool. Come on, what are you missing? I can't take you with me anyway if they won't open the door for you, or they won't help you. It won't get any worse. But there's a chance that there's some important information waiting for you there. So don't keep it together. Jake patted me lightly on the shoulder. I felt that Jace had changed over time, and his actions and his voice is slowly becoming his OG self. And he's pretty sure he's winning. Meet me at my place or yours if you finish early. Whoa. Me and him again. 4th floor, 407. Let's Yes? Yes? Who is this? It's about the university games, my man. What kind of games? This is the first time I hear about them. Yeah, that's great advice, Jace. Thank you. It was very helpful. I have a note here. Maybe it's related to the 407 dorm room. What the hell is this nonsense? The door opened and a guy came out of it and he wasn't very happy with YouTube. He's a guy, alright? So this is all good and dandy. What are you talking about anyway? I gave him a copy. He's staring at the sheet. He's been reading for a long time. It's not like he took it all for a joke. Some sort of nonsense. That's what I'm saying. The only thing I understand here is number 407. That's for sure. Everything else here is written in some elven... The guy turned his eyes off a page on me. So what do you want from me? To inspect my room? It doesn't sound sarcastic. Can I? Of course you can, but as they say, qui pro quo, my friend. A favor for a favor, huh? Right. The guy pulled the key out of his back pocket. Take this key to the Bertram's shop and we're even. I have no idea where the shop is. It's not far from the Laguna Cafe. I think you know the place. All you have to do is walk a little further along the road and you'll meet this huge signboard. Doesn't sound too hard. Deal? Deal, my man. The guy gave me his hand. My name is Ginger, and you? Ginger? What a strange name, buckaroo. I shook his hand back. I'm Leslie. Leslie? Another strange name for a guy. Yeah, I was about to say, that's Is he kidding me? Okay, Leslie, you can go inside and look around. I don't know what you're looking for, but you'll have to ask permission if you want to take something into your own hands. Oh, he's a gamer. Where is the gaming setup? Ginger's room was much bigger than me and Sarah's and Jay's combined. Judging by the size, it was made up of 2 rooms and the wall between which a door was cut through. Well, yeah, this place is much more spacious, my man. Has a lot more stuff in it, more amenities, could be luxurious, what I would say. And how was he so lucky that he got such a huge separate room? Through the bed or whatever? What? For some reason, I had a feeling that I would not be surprised if this was so. Noticing my dumb face, Ginger laughed. No, I didn't get it for free. I just paid for it. This is undoubtedly more expensive than the free rooms provided for students, but the level of comfort is incomparably higher. Huh. So the rich do get privilege, huh? Or money does get you some stuff. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable here. I began to study everything around. On the bookshelf stood a lot of books on genetics and biology, as well as a couple of books on philosophy. Under the TV, I found a DVD player. There were several unmarked discs in black unmarked boxes. In the same place, I found a game console. On the table was laid out a lot of notebooks and books. Books and notebooks were bookmarked. Apparently, these were textbooks. Apparently, Ginger is a very diligent student. The entrance to the bedroom was open, so it was easy for me to get there. Overall, the bedroom was quite cozy. Being as big as the living room, it combined the functions of a bedroom and a study. There was a table by the wall on which, well, besides a few empty soda cans, there was a laptop. I was about to say, my man, I think he either has a gaming laptop or whatever, Above the table hung several calendars, apparently for different years. Part of the dates was crossed out with a weird marker, some outlined in a blue circle. On the bed, as well as the table, lay several books with a medical slant. I didn't read them. So the man is a book reader, an avid book reader, a bookworm. From under the bed was the corner of a box. I had no desire to get it. After I finished examining the room, I went back to the front of the room. So, did you find what you were looking for? Honestly, I have no idea what I was looking for. You're having fun. As I can see. I thought you could help me with that? Meow. No, I'm not your assistant here. It's not like I can't translate it. I don't even know the language. He pulled a piece of paper back. Have you noticed anything unusual? Haha! Soda. I've got so many stories about things that we're gonna be stuck here for a week, and you still have to take care of the key, so let's be more specific. Your neighbors, are they alright? Except that most all of them are assholes, yeah, they're fine. Anything unusual happens to them? With their blood alcohol levels, the most unusual things I've seen is that some of them somehow move around on their own and even attend some university classes. Was there anything supernatural? Yeah, there was one time. And what's that, my man? A guy with a girl's name came in and asked me some very strange questions. Alright. Touche. Oh wait, that was you. Did you find anything here? What are you talking about? Wait, well, some things that aren't yours, obviously. Are you implying that I stole something? Everything I have, I've earned myself, and I don't need anything else. No, I didn't quite put it right. Maybe you saw some things left unattended? Maybe some boxes or letters, anything? No, I don't remember anything like that. The key you gave me, what does it open? It's from the heart of the one who's looking for something she already has. Very cryptic, I guess. What's that supposed to mean, huh? It means exactly what it means and nothing more. You don't have to use this key, you just have to deliver it from point A to point B. And the sooner the better, to be honest. Why don't you deliver it yourself? You see, not all students have time to do bullshit, walk on the floors, and I hope that among the inhabitants of the dormitory, there will be someone who can decipher the elven letters. Some of them, by the way, are going to university tomorrow for classes. Oh. I still have a lot to learn, so I don't have a lot of time, while you, as I can see, have a lot. Wow, somebody's really studying at a university, unlike me and Jace. I was about to say, yeah, someone is actually legitimate here. Oh, I got the achievement. Detective Hashinavadiz. Right, obviously it's a dead end. This guy was obviously strange and hiding something, but there was nothing here that could be connected to Jace. Forget it. Well, that's the right choice, my friend. The sooner you deliver the key, the sooner we'll be even. Okay? Was nice meeting you. Look in if you need anything else. Oh, look in if you need anything else. You are a very friendly person. Qui pro quo, my friend. Qui pro quo. With my lack of time, I always have a couple of quests for you. Quest? Alright. He's a gamer, I guess. I'll see you later. Strange guy, but I wouldn't say he's a bad guy. Duh. On the contrary, very friendly. Perhaps even too much. I turned the key in my hands, no identification marks, just a key. Jace was still not back, so I got some time to burn, or, spend, I guess. I don't know why, I didn't know why I said burn. The store was pretty easy to find. As Ginger said, you should have walked just a couple of meters from the cafe where Neny, and Sarah's work. And here it is, a sign, Baitram's shop. The store met me with silence. There were no buyers or sellers. What the flip is a store? Everything's covered. Anybody there? My voice scattered through the room, shaking the mighty silence that had managed to reign here for a long time without visitors. So there's no one here, or they're just chilling in the back corner of the room. Hey, the buyer's here. Will someone come out? Do I have to say Slim Shady? With the real Slim Shady stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. What does a real Slim Shady? There was literally no one here. What the fuck, man? What's for sale in this store? Nothing. I looked through the windows again. All of them were covered with fabric. I couldn't find any boxes, bottles, or packages of anything. Apparently all the stuff was hiding behind that fabric. I wonder what it was. If I were you, I wouldn't do that. I didn't even have the time to touch the fabric before I almost pissed my pants off. Meow. Where did she come from? I have no clue as well, Leslie. This store doesn't really scream large for me. I bet I looked around the whole place and there was no one here. I thought there was no one here. That's how. She moved some paperwork. She moved some paperwork off the table and she looked back to me. What are you doing here? She talked to me like I was a friend of hers, not a visitor. Oh, you're working here? Yes. She's not much of a talker as I can see. I was asked to deliver something to the store. I took the key out of my pocket and handed it to the girl. She looked carefully at the key, but she wasn't in a hurry to take the key away. Are you from the Princess Courier Service? No, I'm not the courier. I don't know any princesses. Ginger asked me to bring this key here, so here's the key. I gave her the key again, hoping she'd finally get it. Ginger asked, "You're his errand boy." Despite the fact that the phrase should have sounded so as to hurt me, I did not feel desire to be punched in my voice. Judging by her phlegmatic tone, it can be concluded that this question is quite serious. No, I'm not an errand boy. Ginger did me a favor and asked me to deliver the key in return. I pointed a finger at the key. This key, my friend. This is the key right here. Oh, they actually did say that. Okay. A favor? Oh, I got it. I'm sorry, I'm not getting in the middle of anything. Whoa. I just met the guy, alright? I don't like femboys, my man. I don't swing that way, okay? Calm the fuck down, woman. I think. I don't know. It's starting to get confusing. If you had to visit Thailand, Bangkok, there's a lot of Bangkok in there. Maybe even bang balls and a little bit of bang pussy. Going back to the game, so are you going to take the key or not? The girl turned her glance at the key again. I'm sorry, but I can't take it. Are you fucking kidding me? What is it this time? If you don't want to take it out of my hand, I can put it on the table. Ginger didn't tell you, did he? Didn't say what? About the key. He should give more information to those he has to do his work for him. What's wrong with that key? Is it cursed or does he open the gates to hell? Could be both. If we're trying to read between the lines. Okay, what's wrong with that key? There's nothing wrong with the key. The problem is its owner. This key does not belong to me. Then why did Ginger ask me to take it to the store? You should ask him that, not me. What does he mean by point A to point B? Does he mean... Okay, can you give it to whoever it belongs to? Apparently Ginger was counting on it, but no, I can't. Okay, great. So what? If Ginger sent me here, then the person I'm supposed to hand over the key should be here too, right? I can just give him the key myself. She's not here. She? When's she coming here? The girl is stuck. It seems that my question seems strange to her. I don't think she's coming here. No, no, no. We're not talking about that kind of coming, alright? We're talking about going to a place. I was a little confused. Yeah. I think Ginger wanted me to meet her and give her the key, but I can't do that. I still have a lot of work to do, and I don't live in a dorm anymore. Well, this is a dead end. Shit. You can either find her yourself or return the key to Ginger. I'm sorry, but I can't help you, amigo. You can tell Ginger that Jenna doesn't intend to deal with these problems. Sorry. Jenna? Jenny, you're screaming, your cheesy eyes had a way with me. I'm falling now, I'm falling out, I'm falling now, I'm falling out. Okay, how do I find her? It won't be difficult. Do you know where the university pool is? Yes. You'll find her in it. I think she'll be the only living soul in the pool, so you won't be mistaken. What? You mean Lynn, right? Lynn? I can see that you two know each other. That's even better. If she's not in the pool, you can check her in the dorm room 317, if I remember correctly. Okay, that's not too hard. I know the person. Oh, alright, I think I can handle it. Thank you. You're welcome. We can give the key to Lynn. Yeah, it's been some time since we hang out with Lynn. Here we go. Back to the pool. Back to the wavy ocean. Well, not really ocean. More like bleach. No, chlorinated pool. Great. However, everything indicates that Lynn is here somewhere. The question is where? The tiles around the pool have already dried up, so the easiest way to solve the situation here won't work. On the other hand, you don't have to be a genius to guess the possible direction of Lynn's movement. It's in the locker room. Give me my money, GGs, guys and gals. Give me my money. Look at this. Lynn, it's Leslie. Are you here? No answer, so it's either I'm actually wrong or bathroom. Lynn? Despite the fact that there was no answer, I didn't dare to look inside the room right away. Still, I remember the incredible power behind that athlete's beauty. However, there was no response later. Maybe she's stuck. Wait, no, that's weird. Wait, I kind of do remember now. You know what? Let's see. Then I'm coming in. Wink, wink. I slowly walked into the locker room. The locker room, as it was supposed to be, had almost no windows, and the few that were mostly used to ventilate the room were curtained and gave almost no light. All the light came from the numerous ceiling lamps. Damn, the light cuts through my eyes. Well, I get it. It's a locker room, you know. What if some peepers were there with windows, right? It is just to avoid any possibilities. Most of the light went out and the room became comfortable again. It was obvious that if Lynn was here, she would have reacted immediately to the blackout. However, no reaction followed. Lynn, are you here? Where the fuck is she? Was she actually in the bathroom? Oh my god. There was also no sounds that could indicate that there was someone in the locker room itself. When I got to the end, I turned around and decided to go back along the row of lockers. However, something made me stop. Among the dozens, if not hundreds of closed lockers, I was struck by one that was clearly open. Opposite him, on the bench, there was a sports bag. I had no doubts that both the locker and the bag belonged to Lynn. Lynn? No, where is she, man? Wait, am I correct? Is this the same scenario like back then? Or am I wrong? Closer up, I was only convinced once again that my intuition as well as logic did not let me down. Things clearly belonged to Lynn, in addition to the blue sports suit lying on a bench behind the bag. The plastic card with Lynn's photo lying next to it also spoke about it. The question still is, where the fuck is she? A quick look at the locker showed nothing but Lynn's underwear and her clothes. Apparently it was a spare set because it didn't matter if Lynn was in the pool building or had gone anywhere. She wouldn't have done it naked. I touched the swimsuit. Dry. Interesting. So she's been out of the water for some time. That's weird. Hella suspicious. I pushed the closet door. It was hard, but it gave in, filling the room with a nasty and loud squeak. It's strange against the backdrop of what good condition the rest of the pool is in. This squeak. I wanted to close the door all the way down, but something stopped me. A strange feeling inside me made me feel like I should have a closer look at his locker. And my feeling didn't let me down. There was a barely discernible dent on the door. However, its position was so specific that it was a dent that caused the top door hinges to be strained. I don't think Lynn specifically chose a squeaky locker, especially when you consider that she has all the others at her disposal. Anyway, let's just get in there like it's swimwear. I pulled the key out of their pocket and that I had to return to her. Of course, I could just put the key next to her pass, but now I'm interested in talking to her myself. I am curious. Ah, what the fuck? What the hell? I wasn't in a hurry to get up. The fall was not one of the most pleasant. I miraculously did not hit the corner of the bench of the opposite or the open locker door. Huh. Hell, don't tell me I broke my head. I brought wet fingers to my face. Doesn't look like blood. I had a slippery transparent liquid on my fingers. I hope it didn't come out of my head. Looks like there's a puddle here. Yeah, I'm the one who walked in. Just a little bit more and I'd smash my head around the corner of the bench. It was obvious that no matter how much I spun, I was dirty anyway. Shit. Oh shit. Under the bench, I reached out with the mysterious object. Okay. Unpleasant. Oh no, it was a tooth. I jumped. Oh my god. Lynn? We gotta find her, my man. We gotta find her right now. I'm not even joking. I have to make sure she's okay. I searched the whole fucking building, my man. First of all, I would swear in foul language for a long time in this case. And what should I do? I looked at the tooth again. Obviously, I'd go for medical attention if I could walk. Well, if Lynn didn't become invisible or evaporate right here, she was able to walk. I walked carefully through the puddles and came out of the locker room, followed the signs to the first aid post. To my surprise, the door was locked in there. Lynn, are you there? Answer me! We gotta break down the door, my man. Besides, I'm sure I saw the key to the first aid post in Lynn's locker. Okay then. Medication, but anybody here? Lynn, are you here? My questions flew into the void of the room. She's not here. Alright, now I'm getting real curious. Where the fuck is she? Once again, same question. I looked at the room again. It's weird. It's not like anybody's used this room in the last couple of weeks. The beds were perfectly straight and the chairs were neatly slid under the tables. All the bins were empty and all the lockers were tightly closed. There was also no sign of anybody here in the foreseeable past. Yeah, well, what was I expecting actually? Lynn had the key to the infirmary in her locker. She could only get in here if she had a duplicate. However, it seems that it's still easier. She just wasn't here. This is fucking suspicious. She couldn't have just fucking disappeared with an injury like that, my man. So, what was it then? I ran my finger over the floor and smelled it pretty good. Ew, what the fuck? But then again, they are anthropomorphs, so arguably they'd have animalistic features or enhanced senses, so yeah. Apparently, Lynn didn't go to the first aid post. She went back to the dorm. Of course, I'm a little embarrassed that she didn't take her bag with her, but in a hurry, she could have forgotten about it. So, how did she manage to forget the pass card? There's so many like questionable things happening here. Seems like the logic just went out the window. I think I'd do a good deed if I took the key and the stuff to Lynn. Alright then, let's just go then. Standing in front of the dorm, but where'd they go? May I also ask to carry a heavy bag, or I am a crew, who cares? Going inside the dorm using Lynn's pass was easy. So if I'm not mistaken, I'm interested in the 3rd floor, 17th room. Lynn? Not locked. What's happening? Was it much bigger than mine? But it was clearly for one student. I slowly put the gym bag on the floor. Lynn, are you here? Oh my god, man, she's not in her dorm. She's not at her favorite spot. What happened? Did she get... No effing way Ginger bullied her or something. Why were they blushing? What is happening here? Looks like Lynn isn't here, but where is she? I've been trying to remember what I saw in the pool to match it to Lynn's empty room. Slippery floor, 1-2, dent in the locker, left bag and pass, closed medical station. I think the picture is more or less clear. My initial assumption is correct. Okay then, she fell. So we could just assume it was an accident, an oopsie doozy. Alrighty then. I pulled out the card and put it next to the tooth. Sounds like a fucking mafia kind of it. Here's the tooth, you bitch. Next time, don't be swimming with the fishes. Whoa. Wait, is that wrong? What's the plural of fish? Not fishes. That's wrong. A school of fish? Fish. I looked around the room again. My gaze stopped at the front door. It's one of those words, right, that it can be singular and plural. The only question I have left is why the door to the room was unlocked. And that's another question. I came closer and looked at the lock. There were no signs that the door had been opened by force. The only logic explanation is that Lynn had forgotten to close the door herself. And then case closed, my man. Case closed. I pulled out the key I had to give her and put it next to the card and stood instinctively keeping my eyes on the last one. Hell, she's got pretty big fangs. It probably hurts a lot. When I turned around, I left the room, carefully closing the door behind me. It's been a while. I think Jace has already taken care of his cryptographer. Yeah, Leslie, come in. The door's not locked. Interesting. I guess it's good news, huh? In general, yes, we were able to decrypt the message. Man got that devious grin. Looks like I shouldn't have sent you to the 407 room. I immediately remembered the key, so I shouldn't have signed up for this quest for nothing. Quest? Didn't know we had rollerblades there. Jace patted me on the shoulder, inviting me to sit down. Whoa. Before we sit down, you better not be getting hard, my man. The message said it was a package that was supposed to be for me. I decided to wait for you before I went to receive it. A package? A bomb? What is this? I think it's the thought that hasn't really left me since we found the hidden message. We checked the most obvious places. They're obvious enough for someone who has started to remember something, but they are hard enough to access for someone who hasn't started to remember anything. If I wanted to make a trap, I would have made it there. Is that a decryption? He's smiling again with them devious lick, my man. Alright, where are my manners? Huh. He took a piece of paper and handed it to me. Here you go. I read it along and crossed it in the hope of finding something between the lines, but it seems that the only useful information here is written in straight text. If you're reading this, go to the bedroom shop immediately. Order number 704 has already been paid for and is waiting for you. Hurry up. Oh, 704. Yeah, the message, among other things, was written backwards, it turned out. Huh, interesting. Is something wrong? I mean, do you know this store? I think I saw it near the cafe, but I've never been in it. Interesting. Well, at least we know where to go. That's true. Might be heading to the right direction. Do you have a plan in case it's a trap? Huh, look at me, Leslie. Do I look like someone who has a plan? That's true. I mean, you didn't know what the truth was like a couple days ago. What do you think of the note, Leslie? Too emotional a note. Jace picked up another piece of paper, prepared another copy of the note, and thought about it. What makes you think that? The words immediately and hurry up. They are too moving to action, leaving no time for reflection. So, God knows how long the message has been waiting for you, but once you've found it, it requires you to take immediate action, even though you might have found it tomorrow, in a month, or year, or not at all. What's the hurry then? That makes you think, actually. You know, I like the way you think. It's very similar to mine. I noticed it too, but I didn't pay much attention to it. But since we both noticed it, maybe there is a rationale grain here. On the other hand, the writer could be on his own emotions, and such mistakes in that case are forgivable to him. True? Maybe you notice anything else I didn't notice. Alright, let's see. From an information security point of view, it's pointless. Such protection can only work against a manual search. Interesting remark. That's what the cryptographer said, but what do you mean by that? Maybe the message has a reverse meaning. Now we're getting spicy, my man. What are we talking about? So it's like, if you're reading this, don't stick your neck out at the Bertram shop, don't buy anything there, and don't bustle. It's an interesting assumption, but without action, we won't be getting anywhere. That's a good... I don't know, man. It's interesting. It turns out we're in a very, very tricky situation. It's tricky rock and rhyme. It's tricky rock and rhyme. It's tricky. On the one hand, the message says that we have to hurry. On the other hand, this message smells more and more like a trap. Where was I at the store? I didn't notice anything unusual. Yes, the girl in the shop was a bit strange and the showcases were closed, but it wasn't like a government facility to catch a few zebras. Maybe the girl maybe Jace knows her. Jace, does Jenna name mean anything to you? Jenna? I think I remember. We had a girl with that name in the next group, but I haven't seen her in a while. Did she have blue hair? I think so, yeah. I don't remember very well, to be honest. Why are you suddenly interested in Jenna, huh? You playa? Well, a guy named 407 asked me to give the key to the Bertram's shop. Girl named Jenna worked. I thought that if you knew her, maybe the odds of getting trapped aren't that high. Yeah, that might just be a conspiracy theory. Actually, I think we should risk it anyway. We have too little. I was about to say as well, too little info to do anything properly. So we might as well go whatever lead we have, right? Forward, but where is it? Yeah, when it comes to restoring memory, I don't know, my man. I don't know about that. I'm ready to move on. What about you? I think I'm ready to. So everyone, so the entire shop is interesting. I can see why it's an interesting shop. It's filled with a lot of baddie dragons, dolphin accessories, and I don't know how to say this. I'm calling the cops. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling the cops on this one. Wait. We have a shark model, a cat model, an orca model, and a fox model. You're not gonna see any of this, of course. The whole thing is censored. Yeah. Oh, welcome. So I'm just gonna censor the whole thing. And maybe just... Welcome back, everyone. So, you know what was in the box? It was one heavy-ass order. It's a motherfucking blicky. Ooh, it's like a Beretta, you know? It's like a Beretta. I could be wrong. What kind of Glock is this, man? I was expecting to see the key in the box or another note with a riddle. Even a sex toy here. I expected more than a gun. Welcome back, everyone. What the hell, Leslie? Why are we in a private room? What are they trying to do with me? So there's some misunderstandings right here, but I'm sorry. I didn't think we could talk about the contents of the box there. Holy shit. Yup. For a few seconds, we were looking at the contents of the box in silence. After a while, Jace touched the cold metal of the gun. I guess it's really serious then. Do you think it's real? Heavy. Then it's real. Stuffed to the gills. Yup. Doesn't look like a toy. I mean, if that's a toy, I don't know, man. That's a hell of a gun, Leslie. In addition to the gun, the box contained a box of ammunition, 2 loaded spare magazines, a holster, and a note. What was the note? Another hieroglyphic similar to those on the previous note. However, this time there were much more of them. Another piece of the puzzle, huh? Yeah, well, it looks like... Jace, what are we gonna do with the gun? What do you mean, what? You want to take it, generously? Do you know how to use it at all? Sure thing, you get the bad guy, you pull the trigger, and he's done. And dusted. I mean, he might be an actually skilled killer, who knows? You know, maybe got the motor skills back, muscle memory, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if I understand correctly. You read my profile and run the mechanism. The mechanism is much bigger than we can imagine. This mechanism brought us here and here we found the package. Jace put the gun and magazine in the box and closed it. I'm sure whoever left this package knows more than we do. What if it's a trap? If it's a trap, we're in it anyway. In that case, it would be especially nice to have a gun at hand. That's true, my man. I'd rather be cocked, locked, stocked, and prepared. Ready to blow some hot lead towards anybody who wants some. Hey, boys. It's taking a long time. If you get out in a minute, you'll have to pay for a full hour. Yeah, we're on our way out. Welcome back, everyone. We bounce out of that shop real quick. I think I'm gonna have to visit the cryptographer again. You sound pretty upset. Yeah, it doesn't work for nothing, so I'll have to go to the store, buy him some sweets. Besides, he doesn't live in the dorm, so I'm gonna have to go for a walk again. Who is this cryptographer we're talking about, Oh, I wish I could have done all this before nightfall. Alright, man. We're bouncing back to the dorm room. Let's go back. Nothing really happened. But what is in the air? Today was a tough day, so I'm not sure if our head is head on straight, you know? It's not sitting on straight. I went to my floor, and with each step, the strange sensation in the air grew. Is this danger? Passage of stairs. Okay, then. But what was my intuition trying to tell me? Is this a danger? Oh no, what's happening? Are you sure it's him? I am. Are you sure? I don't want it to be like last time. Trust me, I wouldn't mistake his face for anything else. What now? Is this the goons that we beat up before and now they're mad? Mats? Grab his legs and arm. Alright, so we're getting kidnapped. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh. Ah. What's happening? What? This is my room, isn't it? What the fuck? Why are you yelling? Are you stupid? My gaze caught on the source of the sound. It's Sarah's. Sarah's looking at me anxiously, occasionally sipping cocoa from his cup. Are you alright? Something's not right. How did I... Yeah, I was about to say, what was that? A memory mixing in with IRL? I was walking up the stairs, I stopped, and then darkness, and then voices? Hey! Sarah put the cup aside and came closer. That's true. Sometimes your adrenaline or fight or flight instincts can be triggered by memory. And that's how pretty much PTSD happens, you know? Your body just goes into full shock. Let's see, you look like shit. How did I get here? What do you mean? Did you hit your head or something? Head? There could be no doubt the hair on the back of my neck was still wet with blood. Holy shit! Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of blood. What the fuck, Leslie? Sarah seems... I'm be surprised if there's blood on the back of her head, man. It looked like I had stained more than just my arm and head. The entire pillow was also soaked in my blood. Or maybe it was a previous injury. Okay then, my head did not hurt, but I felt a little dizzy. It was hard to tell if it was the head wound or the shock of what was happening. Here, dog. Here, go and take this. Oh, thank you, old man. What was that? Oh my god, that's a pill. So I'm sorry. It's like a old music video. It was I think it was like Link. Here we go, Link. Take the don't go alone without this thing. Go take this. I don't fucking know. It was an animation song. Okay, animated song. Why did you say that? Sarah's handed me something. What is it? Have you become a complete fucking retard? Put it on her stupid head before the rest of her brain leaks out, dummy. I took a rag soaked in something smelly and put it to my head. As soon as the liquid came into contact with the rest of my blood, it immediately hissed in a rush of some chemical reaction, but it didn't hurt. So like, I think it most likely like closed up the wound or helped speed up the reaction of your platelets. You know, clotting the wound pretty much. How did I get here? How should I know? I came in, you saw you sleep, and decided not to wake you up. Strange. Very strange. You sure? You sure, Sarah's? You sure? Does it hurt? Damn it, who did this to you? I wish I'd known, but I don't have time to remember anything. Only voices in the darkness, grumbling something incoherent. Although, where's the guarantee that someone attacked me at all? I was about to say, did we actually get attacked? Or was this a previous wound and it opened up because of memories? The body cells has its own, like, memories or some shit. I'm not sure. Not sure how's that. I was walking up the stairs and I must have fallen. And then? I don't remember. Okay. What do you mean by okay? In that sense, it's good that you don't have all your memories gone. Oh, that is something to be happy about, that's true. I didn't say it out loud though. It means that the damage is not too extensive, although even if it is, you still need to see a doctor. A doctor? Thank you, I don't need it. I think that would be unnecessary, Sarah's. You think? Yeah. You have a geyser blood poured out of your head. I remind you, mixed with the remains of your already, let's be frank, not the smartest brains, and you think that the doctor would be superfluous? If you ask me, that just confirms that you really need a doctor. No, Sarah's, I mean it. I think... Shush! Alright. If you don't think one hole in your head is enough to see a doctor, I'm about to put another one in your stupid head. Alright, get up. I don't know why, but they decided to get up. Man, this guy is a adult. If you have a friend, femboy or not, gay or not, LGBTQ straight male, don't matter. If you have a friend like this that actually does worry about you, that would go above and beyond to absolutely get mad towards you and then help you get up and, get better. Wow, keep those friends close, my man. Oh shit. Now touch your index finger to your nose. No problemo. Ouch. I smacked my finger in my eye with all my might. It's a good thing my reflexes were a little faster and I was able to close it just before it hit me. Yeah. He's right, I need a doctor. Can you walk by yourself? I can, I think. It's more like walking than walking. Sarah threw something to his bag and definitely picked me up so to give me support as I walk. That's unnecessary. Ow. What a nice dormy, man. That's a roomie right there. It's already night and most likely deep. I don't know the exact time because I don't think to look at my watch, but even the latest couple of students had already dispersed into the dormitory and the streets were now completely empty. Yeah, Sarah's wasn't trying to slack off and his help in getting around was very effective. The steps are surprisingly easy despite the fact that, according to the sensation in my feet, the ground under my feet was still floating. That means he's losing... Oh no, he lost a lot of blood. If that was his... It's like, he's losing a lot of senses or sensation on, like, with his legs. He lost a lot of blood then. That's not the joke. Damn, you're heavy. You need to lose a few pounds. Sarah sat me down the bench. She wouldn't sit on it himself. And you're much stronger than I thought. How far to the hospital? Takes a while. Usually you can get there pretty quickly, but with a burden like you, it might take a while. Huh. How are you feeling? Seems to be better. That's good. Is the memory not coming back? Not yet. My case bad? Of course it's bad. Have you ever looked yourself in the mirror? However, it's obvious that you were already bad before you got this injury. Huh. Told you, man, this femboy is smarter than he looks. Although that may have been the original goal. Alright, stop chilling, get your ass up. Alright, we walking like this, walking to downtown. Downtown. Oh, downtown. Welcome to downtown. Hold up. What's wrong? Sarah's here to pick me up, apparently fearing that I would fall. No, on the contrary, it looks like I can walk myself. Idiot! If you can, then go silently. Yeah, look, I think I feel better. Why don't we go back? No, we won't. Move your flippers. Alright? Yo! Whoa. Where you going? Whoa. This time I was walking my own next to Sarah's, you know? So from the outside, we look more like a belated couple. Yes, sir. That's the thumbnail, my man. That's the thumbnail. I'm back to the game. I will not hide the fact that I like this picture much more than the one in which I relied on the image of a helpless drunkard who is helped to walk by a fragile girl. However, our impromptu date obviously was not to the liking of everyone involved. Don't come any closer to me. What? Why? I don't want anyone from the outside thinking that you and I are a couple, of course. Sicko. No, that's the thumbnail. Guys and gals, ladies and gents, is that the thumbnail of the year? I'm kidding. But yeah. Like who? I definitely turned around my axis 360 degrees. Of course, my surroundings were empty and they remained empty. There's no one here. Fine.